communication, real world today. Everyone's learning something they can say. TV and radio voices can be heard. I love learning every single word. We are Crestview Bobcats. We are Crestview, we're the Bobcats. Crestview, Crestview.
Welcome back to CVTV. I'm London.
And I'm Angelica, and we're
TV anchors.
First, we would like to wish Gianna Elizabeth Jackson and Victory a very happy birthday today, and this weekend. Please come to the office after CVTV for your birthday pencil.
Please take a moment for this week's estimation of the week.
Here's your estimation of the week. How many M&Ms are in this jar?
We only had one guest this week. Ruby in Miss Nielsen's room guessed 45 M&Ms. There are actually 283 in the jar. Ruby is our winner because she was the only student who have guessed and turned in on time. Great job. Come to the studio to claim your prize. Next, we have Ollie with today's weather.
It looked for a partly cloudy day with a high of 78 degrees. Look for the humidity to drop and cooler weather to move in throughout the day and the weekend. Highs will only get into the upper 70s. For your CVTV weather, I'm Ollie. Back to you, anchors.
If you turned in an application for Bobcat Radio, meetings will begin on Tuesday at 1 o'clock. Be sure to meet in Mr. Tom's room at 1 o'clock sharp for your first Bobcat Radio meeting.
Don't forget that CVTV is now only on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. School news can be listened to on live on Tuesdays and Thursdays on Bobcat Radio starting on August 27th. Next, we have Nate with today's daily attendance.
Today we had 25 students absent out of 584 total students. This makes for a 96 attendance rate for Crestview today. Remember, our goal is to have a 97% attendance rate by the end of the year. For your daily attendance, I'm Nate. Back to you, anchors.
Make sure to put September 13th on the calendar for this year's Jamming on the Lawn. It promises to be an evening of fun for the entire family. And the price is right. It's free. So be sure to attend this year's Jamming on the Lawn on September 13th. Next, we have a quick word from Mr. Kringle.
Hi there, Bobcat. I'm here with one of our newest Bobcats. Why don't you go ahead and give us your name?
Brianna,
And who's your teachers, Brianna?
Miss Greer, and Mrs. Stevens.
All right, so we've got Brianna. She's new to us. She's in Mrs. Greer and Mrs. Stevens' class. Brianna, what would you say is your favorite food?
Spaghetti.
Okay, and let's get to know her a little more. What about your favorite sport?
Basketball.
All right, so Brianna's favorite sport is basketball. She loves to eat spaghetti. She's in Mrs. Greer and Mrs. Stevens' room, so next time you see her in the hallway, give her a high five or a fist bump. She's new to us. We want to make her feel welcome. Bobcats, have a great weekend. Anchors, back to you.
Are you a leader? If so, then apply for the Crestview Student Council. Those 5th and 6th grade students interested in being on Student Council this year need to pick up an application from Miss Stevens or Miss Roberts. All applications are due by August 30th. Next, we have William with today's sports moment.
It will be a busy night for Lawrence Township as high school's football kickoff in the state of Indiana. The LN Wildcats will be taking on Perry Meridian, while the LC Bears will be taking on Hamilton Southeastern. Be sure to tune into CVTV on Monday from all the highlights. For a sports moment, I'm William. Next, we have Coach for another Coach's Couch.
All right. right, Bobcats. Sounds good. Got to give a great shout out to Miss Warner's class, Miss North's class, and Miss Stone's class. We had a tough morning, and those guys, the big kids, 5th and 6th graders, struggled, but those guys came in, did a great job. We had 4 Pacer test records that were three Pacer test records that were broken, 1 that was tied. So good job. And we'll get those guys on the couch. Okay. Today, as we're getting past the Pacer test, it's flag football time. Football's in the air. Colts, Bears, Wildcats, everybody's playing football. Everybody loves football. It's that time of year. So we'll start our flag football unit. And on Wednesday, when the Colts came, that we hit a home run there, had some great performances out on the field. And unfortunately, one of the great performances was not able to go because he couldn't keep it together. But we've got one here, and I think he is a new student. So tell me your name and who's your teacher.
Broderick, and my name is, Broderick, and my teacher name is Miss Roberts.
Yeah, very good. And Broderick, I know you came from Tinley. Did you play any sports at Tinley?
Yeah, we had a basketball team, but it didn't happen.
Gotcha. Well, he's a really good athlete. I got to tell you, I think you had at least 2 touchdowns, and you pulled a bunch of flags. Do you like flag football?
Yes.
What do you like best about flag football?
I get to run.
Gotcha. Well, you're a good runner. Let me ask you this. Do you, as you know, we just talked about Lawrence North and Lawrence Central. Would you like to play football in high school and college as you get older?
Yes.
I think you would be really good. What is your favorite sport?
Football.
Football. I like that answer. You know I'm a football coach, right? Okay. All right. Hey, when you see Broderick, another new student, did a fabulous job in Miss Roberts' class. I got to give Miss Roberts' class a shout out as well. Miss Roberts wasn't there. I think I've always believed the true testament of how well you can control your class is when a student teacher is there and you're not. So shout out to Miss Roberts' class. We had a great time out there, and Robert had a really great time because he performed exceptionally well. So as always, we'll see you on the couch. Back to the anchors.
Next, we have Today in History. Today in 1962, the first live TV program was relayed between the U.S. and Europe through the U.S. Telestar satellite, and in 2000s, Richard Hatch was revealed as the winning castaway on CBS's Survivor. Hatch won $1 million for his stay on the island.
Our quote of the day comes from basketball great Kobe Bryant, who turns 41 today. He says, "The most important thing is to try and inspire people so they can be great in whatever they want to do." Thank you for listening. I'm London.
And I'm Angelica. Have a great Friday.
Take care of yourself, stay responsible, respectful, and safe. And remember to always find your voice in today's world.